What kind of company are you going to be? Amazon, Netscape, and Pets.com. What do those three companies have in common? They all started in 1994. So these three companies actually had the exact same starting line, but had wildly different finish lines. And the differences of how and why they got to their destinations are very interesting. I actually told this story to my company during our all hands call last Wednesday. So, Amazon, they need no introduction. They're a massively enormous successful business, and they're valued at over $1 trillion. Pets.com, on the other hand, spent a ton of money on advertising. They were a mismanaged company. They burned through all their cash flow and quickly went out of business a few years after they started. And then finally, Netscape had moderate influence and then diminished success. They were actually an industry leader during the dot-com bubble during the late 90s and early 2000s. They had a lot of early success because of their wide user base, but then were eventually acquired by AOL in 1999. After they were acquired, they faded into irrelevance. There's a reason why all of you watching this video have heard of Amazon. There's a reason why none of you have heard of Pets.com. And there's a reason why some of you have heard of Netscape, but probably don't know much about it. In my opinion, this is the reason why Amazon dominated this race. They had clear vision, great execution, and adaptability. The other two didn't. And I think whether you're a business, self-employed, a Fortune 500 company, an entry-level salesperson, or a manager, the same rules and principles apply. If you want to be successful and win the race that you're in, you have to have clear vision, great execution, and adaptability.